Hello, and welcome back to Live Like You're Living. I do sincerely hope that you are all okay. It has been quite a journey so far within this COVID pandemic and so many different things that are going on in the world right now. I sincerely wish that everyone is safe and fine. I wanted to talk to you about doctor appointments. I know that a lot of people are concerned about returning to their regular doctor visits, and that is a huge concern. And my suggestion to you is for you to call your doctor's office in advance. If you have fears about visiting your doctor, call them in advance, express your fears, see what their options are. Some doctor offices have an online visitation option. Some, even if you don't have the technology, offers telephone visits. Whatever you decide, please don't decide to not communicate with your doctor. It is very important for you to continue your care even in these difficult and unusual times, especially in these difficult and unusual times. We cannot neglect our health. For those of us who are dealing with employment and returning to employment, returning to your work, once again, communicate with your HR. Have a discussion. Discuss your concerns. Communication is key, especially right now during this situation. Some of us who have MGUS or multiple myeloma or whatever, range that you may be in, some of us have been able to communicate with our human resources departments and gave them the information necessary from your doctor, allowing your human resources department to understand where you are health-wise. It is important for your place of employment to know what is going on, okay? This gives you legal options, rights that you have, and you can discuss it with your job and let them know in advance what your concerns are. A lot of places are doing everything that they can to ensure safety. If you feel as if you are just not, if you feel as if you're not at the best, or you feel that you just can't handle it, that is something that you need to communicate with your employee about, okay? I understand that a lot of people have several different concerns, and it's case by case, and I cannot, like anyone else, no one can tell you exactly what to expect with COVID or Corona, because I've seen it on both ends of the spectrum. I've witnessed someone passing away from it at the age of 40, and I've witnessed someone who had it and survived at the age of 81. And so, and it's up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand the uncertainty, and just there's so many more questions than there are answers. And so I can't give you instruction and tell you what to do with your own decisions as far as your concerns and fears about this pandemic right now, is mainly because everyone handles it on a different level. It's all, one person may get it and be fine, and another person may get it and not be. And that's the scary part about it all, is just the uncertainty. And I've even heard of people who have had it and who did not die necessarily from it, but died from complications from it, like it damaged their organs or something of that nature. And you hear all these different things. there was a celebrity that I was reading an article about who had COVID and survived it, but now they're on kidney dialysis because of it caused damage to their kidneys. And and it's interesting reading these stories and hearing other people's testimonies on how they've gone through the whole process. Some people I've read had it 2 or 3 times, so I understand your concerns, and I too have concerns. This is scary, is unrealistic in a sense, but we must do what's best for ourselves still. And what is best is to not ignore your current health conditions. So communicate with your doctors. And I personally have had a doctor's appointment on Zoom, with my computer and for my goiter. And I thought that was such a wonderful option that my doctor gave me. As a matter of fact, they were the ones who insisted on it. And their offices remained closed, and that was the only type of visits that he was allowing. And I just, I thought, that was wonderful for him to even consider, because everyone has their own personal views on this. Some people are not afraid of this at all. Some people believe it's a hoax, and there's a whole bunch of, all in between. But everyone cannot speak for everyone. Everyone's fears is their own fears. Everyone's strengths are their own. We cannot speak for the masses. Not one person can speak for the masses. Like I said, it's case by case. One person can be fine from it, while another person may not be fine for it. So we can't say that across the board is fine. You have nothing to worry. I can't tell you that you have nothing to worry about. I wish I could say that, but I can't. So my suggestion to you is communication. That is the key in this whole situation. Call your doctor's offices in advance and see what they have as far as options. And you'll be surprised to find that they do have several other options. Some majority, the ones that I'm running, my personal doctors, I'm finding, and they are allowing me to just do the initial visits. Now, lab work and things like that, I don't know. I have not had any lab work yet, but we'll see how all that works out. It's not time for me to have my lab work done yet, but it will be soon. I think in the month of July or something is coming up. So we shall see, and hopefully things will just get better. I am hoping and praying for each and every one of you to please stay safe, stay well, and keep doing what I'm doing, and that's live like you're living. Bye, friends.